Okay guys, so there were two very scary things at the beginning of this episode.
The Tone Show.
One, Dimitri wore that suit. That suit was scary, y'all. It was horrifying. What else was scary was that after the Van Helsing scientist slash mother captured Dimitri on top of that rooftop, she brought him back and it looks like they ran some type of funky experiments on him. And one of the experiments was, can he wear this ugly ass helmet that looks like Hannibal Lecter and a football helmet mixed together? That was the scariest experiment that they ran on him. No, seriously though, guys. Looks like they were harvesting his blood, harvesting his bone marrow, and they're probably running experiments using it, right? So why did Vanessa and Scarlett's mother aid on Dimitri in escaping when she's the one who captured him? We don't know. So Vanessa got a super vamp power up in this episode, right? So biting her sister, she definitely went Super Mario powerful, like cut through those vampires like butter. So that's definitely something that we learned in this episode. If a Van Helsing bites a Van Helsing, they get super powerful, strong. So Axel's gonna die. I really like Axel's character. I thought we were really gonna lose him. So when I heard that heart, I knew he was alive. I was so happy. I was so relieved. It was really cool because this was finally a moment for the doc for her to basically free herself of all these issues, right? She finally can free herself of the guilt that she has because she betrayed Axel. I think we're going to see some interesting things happen in the next episode now that Muhammad and Sam have been reunited. And Sam has been looking for Muhammad for so long that in the back of my head, come on, you all know we're all a little bit happy to see those two get back together, right? Somewhere else where another villain is getting definitely a home run. So basically we have Scab. He's in his triangle. He's looking at he's into some S&M thing right here because it's like the leader of this group, Maya. She's been betrayed by Dimitri in the past, and she's like, I would not let Dimitri use me. So she just throws Scab like, take that, Scab. So Scab is on the floor, right? So before we even get to how Scab landed, let's talk about the fact that when they cut the Scab at one point, he looked like he was in Boys to Men. The way he was kneeling down, it was like he was in a prison picture, right? It looks like he was in an R&B song in a prison video, and you saw Boys to Men in the background. But anyway, Scab gets up after being thrown by Maya, and Maya looks so badass, y'all. I really like the character design of this character. Like, she looks so badass. So I was really shocked to see Scab kill. Oh no! And this is where you're gonna find some ball, Scab. I was really shocked because I really like this Maya character. I like how she carried herself, and I was like looking forward to having a new villain, right? And they got basically snatched right from under us, guys. They took a really good possible villain and took him away from us, and we have Scab now. And for some reason, looks like whoever kills the boss becomes the boss, right? Like Lion King Wolf thing happened there. So the question remains: is Scab gonna lead the Sisterhood against Dimitri, or is Scab gonna lead the Sisterhood for Dimitri? So this episode is called Everything Changes. So let's talk about one of the things that definitely changed in this episode. So when Vanessa bit Axel, what usually happens is that they throw up a little bit, they vomit, and next thing you know, they turn right back to human, and they're connected to Vanessa. That's not what happened with Axel. Axel was definitely dead for a little bit, right? He even jokes with Vanessa and said, hey, you gave me like what, 3.5 minutes? I gave you like 3 years, Sleeping Beauty. So referring to the fact that he was watching over her in season 1, right? So Axel didn't come back right away, and my question is it because Vanessa bit her daughter? Remember, her daughter was being experimented by that weird scientist dude, right? And when Vanessa bit her daughter Dylan, she disintegrated in the sun, right? Even though she turned back to human, looks like whatever the doctor did to her, it made her vulnerable to the sun even as a human. So my question is, when Vanessa bit Dylan, did some of Dylan's blood like mix with Vanessa, and now whoever she bites, they spend a little bit of time dead before they come back? Or was it the fact that Vanessa bit her sister? When Vanessa bit her sister, she got like this super Van Helsing power up, right? And did that power up kind of change the consistency of the bite? So everything changes. So is Axel also going to have the creepy dreams, even though when he was bit, it was a little bit different? Another thing that I want to touch on is Axel supposed to be a military guy, right? He's supposed to be strategic. So when here's the helicopter, like, come on, I'm going to lead you guys into an open field. I don't know who's in that helicopter. He definitely didn't have any strategy there. He just led them into an ambush. They all had the creepy dream. They're all headed towards the mountain, but first we have to stop and save Vanessa. So this is the Tone Show. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this episode. I definitely enjoyed this episode. Everything did change for me. I think the show is doing awesome, y'all. We're in season 2. Syfy, you better not get a twinkle or an inkle of canceling Van Helsing, because Van Helsing right now is on fire. Van Helsing has gotten so good. I'm digging Scarlet. I'm digging where they're headed with the plot. So do not cancel this show, Syfy. I'm having too much fun. This is the Tone Show. If you guys like what I do on this channel, make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button and leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. As always, Tone Show.
Remember to like and subscribe for more Tone Show.